By the way, Yashiki, you know why I wanted you to come earlier than usual today? I want you to teach some classes as a temporary teacher. Excuse me? Alright, welcome back to Death Mark 2. Thank you so much for joining me. Let's continue. 3 days have passed since we brought Haneko's case to a close. Every day since then, I've gone to Konoehara Academy to investigate the departed. But progress has been frustratingly slow. I'm getting impatient. Making matters worse, the macabre scene has been seared into my memory. I relive it every night. Oh, I hated this. The departed is devouring spirits. Why did it consume Haneko's soul after she's already been saved? My only clue is what they said afterward. I must eat a lot, so I can become beautiful and beloved. The departed wants to consume a lot of souls to become beautiful. Are they doing it for me, their husband? If that's the case, they won't be able to suppress their appetite. The sun is still up in the sky, yet I decide to head to Konoehara Academy. I promised Mr. Konoe I'd give him my report. I haven't seen him since that incident. Perhaps he's busy dealing with the fallout from Izumi and Horikoshi's cases. I pack my bag and get ready to leave. All the evidence I collected during the previous case have been organized and filed. I've also returned anything I borrowed from the school. Just as I'm about to leave the mansion, I hear a chime. Looks like I got a visitor. What horrid timing. Is that doll still here?
Otsu.
Hey, Mr. Yashiki. Entering the mansion is another one of the marked bearers, Eita Nakamatsu. The way he dressed just screams to all who sees him that he's an otaku. I'm not very tech savvy, but I can always rely on him whenever I need help with tech stuff. Sorry, Eita. I'm about to head out now. Let's save the tech lesson for another time. You're investigating the departed, aren't you? Moi told me. So I'm here to give you a hand. Eita. In this day and age, the internet is an essential component for any spiritual investigation. Some rumors even originate on the internet. Oh, by the way, the departed isn't trending online, which makes it seem that its influence is limited to Konoehara Academy. Researching rumors through the internet, huh? Eita's skills might help me open up new avenues for finding leads. I'm begging you, Mr. Yashiki, let me help. I mean, get all the help you can get. I won't disappoint you. Why is he so sweaty? Let's go to Konoehara Academy then. Huh? I have to go with you? Yeah, I don't want to be seen. Well, yeah. But, my eyes land on his anime t-shirt. I doubt the headmaster would turn a blind eye to his eclectic getup. In fact, it might start directing unwanted attention on our group, and that would not be good for investigation. On second thought, you can stay here. I'll call you if there's anything I want you to snoop for on the internet. Deploy me as a logistical support hub, the perfect role for a genius like me. I'll be on standby here then. By the way, have you been taking care of yourself, Mr. Yashiki? Your complexion looks worse than I remember. I barely get any sleep these days, indeed. I witnessed 2 people die horrifically in a short period of time. Nobody just shrugs that off. It's obviously taking a toll on me. Driving while you're in that state is an unnecessary risk. You should take the bus. I'll give you some of my passes. Here, take these. Thanks. I leave Kujou Mansion as Ada waves goodbye. Not wanting to waste his kind and thoughtful gift, I catch the bus at a nearby bus stop. After passing M Tower Station, the bus motors uphill toward Konoehara Academy. The hum and gentle vibration of the engine lull my weary self to sleep. Traffic's no issue and the bus arrives on time. I get off at the stop and walk through the school's main gate. Class is in session, so there's not a single student in sight. Let's go to the infirmary for now. It's completely empty. Oh well, might as well treat it like my own office since I've been given permission to do so. Okay, so is there no one here? No one here. Is Moe here? There are secret objects in one corner of the room. Moe put them there. I'm sure she intentionally left them here so I can make use of whatever I need. Oh, cool. I'll just take it then. What do I want? I think I'll get the rabbit thing. Increase my success rate. Let's do that. Cool. Are these items like one use, single use only? Are they permanent? Are they permanent? I'll enhance it even further then. 12%. For a total of 12%. Okay. Alright, time to get some more souls. What do I do? Leave? Faculty. When I enter the faculty room, I ask one of the teachers to call Mr. Konoe. Oh, you're here, Yoshiki. Idle hands are the devil's playthings. Let's get down to business. So, where shall we start? I've read your investigation report. Mr. Konoe lowers his voice. He probably doesn't want the other teachers to hear us. It's hard to believe that Hanako's spirit killed Izumi and Horikoshi. Goodness. You witnessed some of it. It's the truth. You have to accept it. I'm very aware of that. Be that as it may, don't think everyone else is going to believe it. To tell you the truth, some teachers and students are starting to wonder about you. They're curious about the man wandering around, questioning students. Ah, great. I'm suspicious. Especially our curriculum coordinator, Miss Sakamoto. You seem to have touched a nerve with her. I'm begging you, don't make her mad. Oh, that. Their families have contacted the police. A detective came to our school to investigate. It was only for formalities, though. I managed to send him on his way. That easily. Over 10,000 minors go missing every year. Without it being a clear criminal case, they won't investigate it seriously. Or rather, they can't investigate it. There aren't enough clues. We haven't gotten any new notices. You'll be the first person to know if one arrives. Oh, okay. I can't see any hints that could lead me to the departed's identity. Figuring this out without any clues is basically impossible. It's not like I'm hoping for a new notice. I just wish there was something I could inspect. By the way, Yoshiki, you know why I wanted you to come earlier than usual today. I want you to teach some classes as a temporary teacher. Excuse me? Our Japanese history teacher has fallen ill. They won't be returning to work for a while. And since you're here, I want you to teach a supplementary course. Oh, hold on a second. Why do I need you to take this seriously. Besides, you'll benefit from this as well. If you're standing in front of the students teaching a class, it will allay their suspicions and quash their doubts. That will make your investigation proceed more smoothly, don't you think? Uh, me? Become a teacher? Oh my, I'm not cut out for this. I'm not expecting you to be a perfect teacher, just play the role as asked. Do whatever you like as long as it will be useful for the students. I assume you have some knowledge about folklore and studies, and occultism since you chase spirits. Just use them as your subject matter, and spin it as being historic or something. Good luck, Yashiki. I didn't think I'd have to actually teach a class. I'm in deep trouble. Damn. One of the teachers gives me some very brief guidance on how to conduct a class. And with that, I head to one of the second-year classrooms in a new building. The moment I enter the class, all eyes are on me. I feel like I'm an object in some kind of exhibition. I want to just turn around and leave. However, I've got to do this. After a quick introduction, I begin my class immediately. It's too late to turn back now. Time to suck it up and be a teacher. What kind of lesson should I teach though? Since I'm acting as a Japanese history teacher, a lesson related to that would be good. 3 topics spring to mind as candidates. Let's hear about this. I discussed the Kujou lineage, which I happen to be a part of, and Konoe, the headmaster's family. Both names originate from the 5 regent houses, who were above other nobility. From there, I transitioned to the decline of the noble families in the late Heian period. For the first time in days, I'm actually happy to hear the sound of the bell ringing. I made it to the end of the class. Bidding the students a good rest for the day, I leave the classroom. I return to the special building while responding to the students who greet me in the hallway. I exhaled deeply, feeling immensely relieved. Given an hour-long lecture with all eyes on me was no easy task. I got newfound respect for all the teachers who have gone through this every single day of the school year. Mr. Yashiki, Miss Sakamoto is waiting for you. Please return to the faculty room. What does Sakamoto want from me? Mr. Konoe says she hates me. God damn it. Who's gonna be the new victim, I wonder? When I entered the faculty room, I asked one of the teachers to call Mr. Sakamoto. Here you are, Miss Yashiki. Please, take this. One of our students found it at the end of the corridor and brought it here. Is it a notice? Oh, it's a notice. It's a new notice. Gold prize. Kashima will kill you tonight. I'm watching. Who? What? Is it like a athlete or something? Maybe someone that had gotten a trophy, maybe? Or a medal? Looking at the format, it's definitely consistent with the departed's notices. In that case, target this time is gold prize, and there's a new spirit named Kashima. You certainly have it rough, huh? Being tugged to and fro to respond to the students' pranks. I should bring her along and let her know that it's real. A sneer crosses her face. I'm guessing she doesn't believe that the parties exist. I doubt Mr. Konoe explained the details of Izumi and Horikoshi's murders to her. Can I ask you something, Miss Sakamoto? Do you have any ideas who Gold Prize and Kashima are? I haven't the foggiest notion. If you have no more business with me, I'll be taking my leave. I'm a curriculum coordinator. I have a lot of things to do. Giving me the cold shoulder, she leaves the room. I guess that confirms the rumor of her hating me. Alright, where should I start? I can't let anyone fall victim this time. I need to set my investigation strategy first. Time to head back to the infirmary and devise a plan. Who can we bring along? Oh, found ya. Oh, it's boy? Is it the... I forgot his name already. Is it that kid? Oh no, it's someone different. I don't recognize him. Supple, man. What are you doing here, Sho? Nakamatsu told me you're here. Heard about a case. I want in. Unable to hide my surprise at his sudden visit, I decide to ask him something first. Uniform. Where did you get that uniform? You don't go to the school. He probably bullied someone. This? I borrowed it from Watanabe's friend. I ain't really a blazer kind of guy though. This preppy shit clashes with me so hard, it's giving me chills. Real men only rock a short jacket and harem pants. Okay. This is Sho Nagashima, a high school student in Ix City as well as one of the mark bearers. As you can see, he's one lively delinquent. He plays baseball a lot, so he's strong and fit. Though he does have one notable weakness. I appreciate your concern, but the problem we're dealing with here involves your Achilles heels, spirits. So what then? Ain't it my first time dealing with spirits? I ain't no chicken, you hear? Despite his boisterous protestations, he's clearly shaking. While he has way more guts than other people, he has a crippling fear of the supernatural. It's so bad that his body practically shuts down as soon as he hears the word spirit. I never did ask him why he's so afraid though. Did he have some kind of traumatic event when he was young? The hell, old man? Why are you looking so concerned and all? Piss me off. Help you out, of course. Let me be your assistant. Goodness, you're just like I. Where is she, by the way? She said a TV thing came up suddenly, so she couldn't come. Too bad, huh? No cute idol at your side today. You can say I'm glad, though. I've caused you trouble before, so this is my chance to return your kindness. You're making an awfully large deal out of it. I can't help it. That's just who I am. With the pleasantries concluded, I explained the situation to Sho. His determination is as strong as ice. He's one stubborn fellow who knows what he'd do if I refused. He'd probably rush in alone. It's much safer for everyone if I take him along as my assistant and keep an eye on him. By the way, that old man Daimon called earlier. He said he had some urgent business and he'd be late. That old man's still coughing a mess, huh? What was it again? Doctors make the first patients? Mashita told me something like that. Doctors make the worst patients. I'm pretty sure that's what Mashita taught you. Speaking of, where the hell is he? Figured he'd be here with you since we're dealing with spirits. Mashita's a former detective and a mark bearer. He often joins me in investigating strange happenings. Mashita, that sounds familiar. Is it that guy that also wears a trench coat? Following a series of events in our previous case, Sho looks up to him as an older brother. We were actually talking on the phone just last night. He's currently out of town on a different case. He didn't go into detail, but it seems like it's a pretty big case with a lot of people's lives at risk. Basically, something that required his urgent attention. So, how are we gonna do this thing? Pretty much the same way we started out with the case of Hanako of the toilet. Focus on the spirit mentioned in the notice and try to prevent casualties. We'll start by trying to figure out the identity of Kashima. If we don't know who Kashima is, we'll never be able to figure out what their grudge is. We also need to identify the gold prize mentioned in the notice. Aren't they like the next target? Correct. If we know who gold prize is, that may lead us to Kashima's identity. Time to get moving. Where should we go? Dodo and Kinukawa from the student council know a lot about the school rumors. Let's ask them. Hell yeah, let's roll. Cool. What can he do? Can he like punch stuff? Council room? There's no one in the student council room. It's unusual to see this place empty after school. Maybe just head out for a bit. Let's get some time here while we wait for them. We're peeking around. We're snooping around. Trash. It's empty. On the desk, I found a notepad with something written on it. Student meeting agenda incorporating measures against mold and pests. How rude of you to call insects pests. I don't find any useful information here. There are several prints out on the whiteboard. One of them is about the clock tower. What? Oh, okay. Come to send Okay, so it's broken. Then is that the bell we've been hearing? A symbol of Konoehara Academy that looms so large, you can even see it from afar. However, the clock stopped moving and the bell no longer works. The student council has decided to take it upon themselves to make the clock move once again. Huh, that's weird. He realizes it. Whenever the departed voice rings in my ears, I always hear a bell sounding. Furthermore, when I arrived here for the first time, I heard the sound of that bell ringing. That bell that shouldn't work anymore. The students seemed indifferent to the bell back then, and I assume it was because they were just used to it. But maybe it's because I'm the only one who can hear the bell tolling. But why? Okay, that's an interesting fact. Big binders are lined up on the shelf. Records of each year's committee meetings are stored here. There she is. Is no one gonna comment on her mark? Mr. Yashiki, I didn't know you were in here. I'm doing some more investigating. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? Sure, go ahead. I told Dorio about the new notice that we found. Gold prize and Kashima, huh? That sound familiar to you? It does, yes. Can I ask something first though? Horikoshi's been absent for a while now. Some even say she's gone missing. Why not tell her? Is it possible that she was killed by Hanako? Just tell her, it doesn't... I can't bring myself to answer her. The headmaster told me to keep it a secret, and I don't want to make her anxious. I knew it. However, she's astute enough to discern the truth through my silence. The rumors are true then. Once you're targeted by the departed, it's over for you. Okay. About that, I think I might be referring to the slit-mouth Kashima. Slit-mouth? I'm intrigued. Tell me more. Slit-mouth Kashima is a spirit that rumored to haunt the bus stop near the school. Oh my god, we just started taking the bus too. That's it? Any details about sightings or anything else? I don't really know the details. Didn't I tell you before? I'm really scared of things like ghost stories. Okay. Gold prize. Like the gold prize in the competition. Oh, I see what you're thinking. The target is a student who has received the gold prize. Do you know of anyone like that? I haven't heard anyone winning anything recently. Our school isn't that passionate about club activities. Really? But there are trophies and certificates lined up at the entrance. In the past, we used to be competitive. Before we became a prep school, many students were enthusiastic about club activities and sports. But nobody's really like that anymore. Is that it? Is that it? Okay. Oh, about Slipmouth Kashima. Maybe Michiho knows something more. She loves that kind of thing after all. Where is she? She's gone home, but she'll probably come back if she knows you're looking for her. I think she likes you ever since you complimented her hair. I actually find it kind of amazing that teachers don't scold her for her hair. Huh? Did I say something wrong? No, it's nothing. Michio might be a bit strange, but she's not a bad girl. Please be nice to her. I asked Doro to call Michiho and leave the student council room. The school will be closing shortly. All students, please promptly vacate the school grounds for today. Oops, time's up. Let's return to the infirmary and start prepping for the search tonight. Aye, old man. Let's get ready for the night investigation. Daman should be back by the time we finish. I take a few bites of the convenience store food Sho bought before I start preparations. Finally, the sun sets, and there is no sign of anyone left inside the school. Nighttime at school, man. I love this. Old man Daman's late as fuck. I'm tired of just waiting. Let's go on without him. Joe brings up a good point. There's a new notice to worry about. Gold Prize is being hunted by Kashima and may be killed. We can't waste even a second. That student council press said Kashima haunts the bus stop near the school, right? How about we check out that place first? He seems eager. Alright, you know what? I'll end this one here for today. This is interesting. At this rate, I think everyone from the first game is gonna show up. So we discovered the fact about that bell being broken in the clock tower. I thought it was strange, like how come only we can hear it, right? And it made sense that the students didn't react to the bell sounding. And how come Miss Sakamoto hates us so much? Why? What is her deal? Did we offend her in some sort of way? I don't think so, right? Maybe she doesn't want us to be here. Nighttime in the school is always exciting. I want to see what's gonna happen. But anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you're awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you in the next one. Mata ne.